buddy. We are going. How this is going to be different for us because since we started this podcast, we have not had a ton of positive things. But man, do we got some positive stuff today?
Do you believe? Let's.
And welcome in, Falcons fans. It is episode 210 of Out of Your Falcon Mind, Atlanta Falcons fan cast. My name is John, your host, joined by my brother from another mother, man, Mr. Mike Cottrell. Buddy, what's cracking?
Feeling good, feeling great. Early, never late. Let's go, Johnny Yates. Do you believe?
I love it, buddy. Yeah. Do you believe? That is the title of tonight's show. And before we get finish the rest of our little intro here, for y'all watching the video and replay, do you believe? Put it in the comments. Yes, no. You need to see some more. You've seen enough. Like you're on 100% all in. You're not worried about them doing what they've done in the past. Like we were 6-3 last year, and it all went to shit. And then just Mike and I have been fans since 1990, so we've seen it go a little bit south. You know what I mean? So, but just put in the comments, do you believe? And if y'all are watching it live, man, feel free, put it in the chat as well. Look, if it's your first time here, man, thank you for coming in. We hope you stick around, enjoy the show, like and subscribe, and come back next time, man. Mike and I, like I said, we've been fans since 1990-ish, around there. Decided to start a podcast a few years ago. Thought we were going to end it in January. We couldn't keep ourselves away. Here we are. We're back. We had every intention of stepping away because it got crazy for us, but here we are. If you're watching live, man, make sure to say hi in the chat. Hit the like button while you're here. Like I said, if you're watching on replay, hit the like button as well. Leave a comment. The more engagement the video gets, the better the chance we have to grow the pod, because damn it, we fight the algorithm every week, and the algorithm is what it is, and it kicks our ass sometimes. So the more engagement, the better. We appreciate you guys. And with that, Mike, buddy, we haven't talked since the 30-0 embarrassment, man.
Yeah. I believe, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's funny because I put out a video that week. It was like, hey, guess what, guys? We're going to be Thursday nights, 8 p.m. starting this week. And then we canceled the show on Thursday. Then we canceled the show the next week. Mm-hmm. So we just completely didn't follow through with any of that. But that's my fault for both of them, actually, because work got in the way both times. Couldn't do anything about it. It happens sometimes. It is what it is. But we are glad to be back tonight. And if y'all are watching, like I said, that will be the pretty much regularly scheduled program will be us Thursday nights at 8:00, barring anything that comes up in the meantime. And if we end up having guests, like next week, we're going to have a guest that you guys all know, Mr. J.R. Clark from Pound for Pound. We'll be back. He's been off the air, and I don't think he has any intentions of coming back, but he will come and guest on our show and talk some Falcons next week. So, but anyway, that's what you can expect. So Thursday night, 8:00. If you want to watch it live, feel free. If not, feel free to catch the replay, like I said. So anyway, buddy, that 30-0 beating, I'm just going to chalk that up as just an ass whooping. Like you just showed up for work one day and you forgot your phone, you forgot your wallet, you got yelled at by your boss, you fucking tripped on the way in, you spilled coffee on your shirt. Like it was just a bad, anything that could have went wrong, went wrong in that game. Mm-hmm. That was one of the worst things I've ever seen. And it was just by halftime, I was just I remember I texted you and I was like, did we suck now? What happened? I didn't know what to say, but hey, I mean, like I said, I'll just chalk it up to just that, just as an aberration, because the last 2 weeks have been complete opposites of
that. Sometimes you need that, man, and I said that on this show. Sometimes that's a good thing. It teaches you that you still got work to do, because you might be feeling yourself, you might be feeling too good, and it just refocuses you. And I'm gonna be honest. I like to see the spirit of people. I like to see what's tucked behind the mask, and you can see the spirit when adversity takes place, right? I want to see what you made of, and 100%. Boy, it made me proud. I'm talking about that's when Rise Up makes sense. I hate the slogan. I thought that was a corny slogan, but Jesus, they rose. That was what it means to rise up. They rose to the occasion. The last 2 games. I'm in heaven right now, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it couldn't have been any worse. You're coming off of a ridiculously good win in Minnesota. Whatever we had, like 8 sacks in that game, whatever it was, crazy performance by a defense. And you're just, and that's that could have been, everybody's human, that could have been a little bit with the team. Like they could have been like, just feel themselves a little bit. Then they go to Carolina. We're like, well, this team's not any good. We could take Carolina. And they might have said that publicly or thought that, but I mean, like, come on, like I said, we're all human. We all kind of, maybe they took it a little bit for granted and they got punched in the mouth and just couldn't respond to it. But yeah, moving on to Washington, which I know, like, your family, some of your family, not your mom, but some of your family are Commanders fans.
Yep.
So that's always a big game for us because, we gotta, and some of my family are Commanders fans because I'm from Virginia area. So that's always, you got to listen to the shit talking from those guys.
Yes.
So even though they were down Jaden Daniels, it was good to beat Mariota. It was good to beat Dan Quinn. That was kind of like okay, like these guys, better game from Penix. John was Bijan, and then the defense did their thing as well. So like that felt good. And you go to last week or this few days ago, right, on Monday night. How'd you feel going in? Like, were you expecting a win? Like I know how you are. I know you're
hey dog. To me, it was the measuring stick. I'm always positive, so I'm expecting a win. But to me, it was silently like, I've been honest about Penix. I'm not sold. I think you can. You have the capacity. You have the capacity, but you haven't proven. And when you go against Josh Allen, you go against Buffalo, and we at home, the world is watching. I'm just thinking, don't embarrass me. I'm getting all these text messages. I'm watching from all the fans of all these other teams. They want to see the Falcons, and I've been saying, man, it's this man Bijan, and my friends and family haven't got to see him. So they got to. So now we watching. Now all my friends, all my family is watching this game. But I was confident. And man, I live downtown now. So I live close to the stadium. And I'm hearing the traffic. I can hear people in traffic. I hear the music. I can hear where I stay at. It's really nice. Everybody in the hallway. It's a screen. It's a pool on the top of my roof. And they wheeled out a screen. So like we on the roof, I'm seeing the game from the rooftop at the pool. It was amazing, but we were so confident. I'm just standing back. I want to peep, and everyone was confident. So I'm thinking, damn, I want to see, is this misplaced? And the main person was Penix. You gonna show me if it's misplaced? And I'm not lying, man. They scared me at the end. I thought they were gonna Falcon, right? But I don't know if I've ever been more proud of the new regime, right? It's still the Buffalo Bills, which a lot of people think is the best team, right?
Right.
And we were beating the shit out of them before we slowed up. It was a dominant performance, and I don't recall the last game. I felt like it was perfectly balanced like that.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get into that because that's.
I just was happy, man. Like I said, when you show me that you can rise up and you show me your spirit, and the whole team played together, I was really proud of everybody. I'm really happy to be a Falcon fan now. And I heard them say on the broadcast, it was the new triplets. And I thought, oh man, I that just warmed my heart. The new trip. Oh man, I thought that was so cool. So I'm thrilled. I've been thinking about the stuff I could do with that ever since the game, like the graphics, t-shirts, some cleats. I've been thinking of, but the new triplets just warmed my heart. I'm in heaven. Brewski, my man, wah. Brewski, it's good to have you, buddy. He said, "What's good, boys? The team is becoming something special." Just said that. Who would have thought we would have the best defense in the league, dog? That's what I'm saying. It's just a good time to be a Falcon fan. I mean,
I don't know that I've ever said those words. I mean, we have the number one overall defense in the league. It's wild. Just wild. Like somebody posted that. I think it was Mike Conti, and I found a gift that said like, "This is proof we're living in a parallel universe," because like that's what it feels like, man.
We know
upside down. Like we shouldn't, like that doesn't happen to us. Like we don't have the we don't. We let teams go up and down the field on us. Like typically, right? We're not a tough team. And so that was different, man. Baruski, man, we appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for the super chat.
We love you, Baruski, man. Thanks for coming, man. Millie Mills in here off the jump. He said, "Hey, I told a Chiefs fan yesterday this Bills pack tastes so good. I love it. He replied and said, yes, it do. It tastes better in January. It will. Trust me.
That's great. What's up, Dalton?
My man Dalton SoCal. He said, yo, what's good? I'm from Boat Bros, my boys. But love you guys and fans of the Falcons. We love y'all, man.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we got to get a show with those boys. We got to do that again.
We will do it.
We love
Shout
it. Yeah.
Dalton for coming. Mac
what's up,
what
buddy?
up, fellas? What up, Mac? How you feeling? Double H 7. He said, I believe rise up. He said, great week to be a Falcons fan. Feel good, don't it?
Ain't it? You can wear that gear with pride. You ain't got to worry about somebody making fun of you. Great.
Millie Mills said after Monday night, ain't worried about nothing. French Montana voice there. We lit and it's up for team. Dog, the traffic, I could hear them leaving the game and going. When they was leaving the game, it was amazing. Yeah. My man Jordan, I knew you was coming, Jordan. We love you, buddy. He said, "What's up, fellas? Hope everyone is doing well." That was an awesome one on Monday. He said Albridge has this defense playing really well. Who would have thought? Who would have thought the defense would be playing well? Dr. Slicknuts, the best name.
Best name in YouTube.
The best username in the history of usernames. Listen, Audio Falcon Mindset. We back, buddy. We back in action, buddy. You know
every Thursday at 8. Yeah, every Thursday at 8, buddy. Well, mostly every Thursday at 8. Barring any kind of life getting in the way. That's when we'll be here. Yeah, man. So that's a lot. So, yeah, I mean, everybody's and the thing is funny, too, because like when Ulbrich was signed, myself included, we were like, man, is Raheem really going and getting his buddy? Like, we know we had all these other options we had to, go look at. And it's like, how's this going to work? Like it was okay with the Jets, but the Jets had some guys, man. They had some dudes on that team. So it was like, I don't know. And we're going to mesh like Ulbrich style with Raheem style, which is kind of different. Like, Raheem's more of that old school, like Tampa 2 kind of guy, and Ulbrich's kind of, more aggressive. It's like, how is this going to work? Dude, they figured it out, man. They drafted players that fit the scheme, that worked with the scheme. Xavier Watts, I mean, looks like a freaking steal, man. 3rd round, you kidding me? Starting safety. I mean, Walker's having a good games, starting to stack good games now. You saw Pierce get in the backfield. Devon Diop. I mean, we blitzed him like 70% of the time in the second half. And I don't remember ever being that aggressive. And from different areas too. Like Josh didn't know. I haven't seen Josh Allen that frustrated in a long time. Like really just like not knowing where the blitz is coming from. All of a sudden, the one where it was like, what was it? Pierce and Diablo and somebody else like all combined for a sack. He had no chance. Like no chance at all. You know what I mean? And then some dude named Sam Roberts got a sack. I had no idea he was even on the team. I was like, who the fuck is Sam Roberts? But he got a sack. So.
My father would always say, shout out to Pops. He would always tell me, I don't care how good the quarterback is. If you hit him in the mouth, he's going to start rushing that ball. He's going to start panicking. They don't like to get hit. They're not, I'm not going to say like football players, but they are a different breed of football players. Like when you start hitting them hard, they get frustrated. They start doing shit they don't normally do. And Josh was trying to not show it, and then he started to show it, and I was like, he is pissed, and I like to see that. I have never I agree with John. I haven't seen him like that since he's been in the league.
It's been a while, yeah. I mean, Cook, he got some runs off, but you're not going to shut him down completely. I mean, and that's still one thing. We're still a little light sometimes on run defense, but made up for it, man, other ways. We really did. It was nice to have an AJ back. Made a couple of big pass defenses, and like the AJ haters stay real quiet, when he's doing well, you know what I mean? It's like, it's, you forget how like just nice it is to have a consistent CB1, man. And shout out to Alfred, man. He was fantastic while he was hurt.
I love him.
Like, and I've been a little critical of him. A lot of other people have too, especially last season, but credit where credit's due, man. Like he's been really good this year. He's fit in really well. He stepped up big time last week with Bowman being out. So, and Bowman may be out this week, so he may be back in there. So shout out to Alfred, man. Like he's tearing it up.
Man, so I want to say this about him real quick. He's constantly tasked with
playing above his grade.
Task that is way above his skill.
Yeah. And
I don't think we say that he's always given. So his skills like here, he's all right. He's not an exceptional. He's all right. And we always say, hey, man, I'm going to give you this tough task that is up here. And I'm going to be honest, for the most part, he rises up. He will rise. Now he get burnt sometimes, and you be like, but I don't hold that against him because what we
Yeah,
asking him to do is to do something above his skill grade. And I think, he's he's a overachiever constantly. I love that the guy. He's a true Atlanta Falcon. He's what I think of when I went the spirit of a Falcon. That's what he is, dog. He is above what he's doing
yeah,
constantly. So I'm not that harsh on him. I think he's a great player. I love that guy.
yeah. I agree. He mentioned balance, man. 32 rush attempts, 32 pass attempts.
That's like Johnny. That's Zen Johnny Yates. That's perfect Zen Johnny Yates. I love it.
I mean, and and we did, like I said, we haven't been on the air, like I said, since that beatdown, since Zach Robinson came down to the field and started calling plays. Looks like that's made a difference, man. We're getting the play in quicker, communication's better. We're not sitting there rushing it, with delay of games and dumb shit like we did in that Carolina game that drove me insane.
And
So
John giving Zach Robinson props. We've played excellent, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we've played exceptional when John is proud of Zach.
I was very happy with the hire of Zach. I thought it was going to be really good. Last year I was like, okay, we'll give him a year because I guess you got to get used to the offense. You got Kirk Cousins. He can't even do 3/4 of what you want to do. Okay, well now you got Penix. And the problem I had with beginning the season was, well, you're making the same mistakes you made last year, so you're not showing me a whole lot of growth. And then on that, you compound it with like I said, getting a call in late, getting these stupid penalties.
Mm-hmm.
That's what pissed me off. But yeah, you come down the field, man, and then like in both games, these last two games, called for the most part really well. Like I didn't, like the only thing I disagreed with was late in the game,
Yes.
when we were throwing,
Mm-hmm.
and Penix almost, thank God, Shaq
Yeah.
Thompson just couldn't
Oh,
catch that pass
yeah.
because that would have been a pick six. But like in
Mm-hmm.
that situation, I was thinking like this is Shanahan like in the Super Bowl. Like, dude,
Yep.
just run the ball.
Yeah.
We just need a field goal. We're already clearly in Romo's range without a doubt, and we're right in the middle of the field. So we ain't got to pass. We can just run the clock, go up 2 scores, and pretty much ice the game. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So that was my only criticism. Really, was like, dude, whatever that was, don't do that again. And then we ran the ball like 3 straight times, and we just ran the clock or whatever it was.
238 yards, Johnny Yates.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, you text me after Bijan's run, and what would you tell me?
What, man? Which one?
The first one about Bijan, about who you thought he was.
So here's what I said, and I hate to say this. I don't like doing this. I don't
Because
like
you're
doing this
talking
at
to two
all.
guys who watched the man like his
Yeah,
whole career.
I don't like to do this because I think people do this too much. And I recall Odell. I remember he had the catch. We was amazed, and everyone was saying, "Oh, he like better than like Jerry Rice or like Julio Jones." I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that because you had a season or two. I think it's like insulting to a man, Hall of Famers. But I had to text John, and I thought about it. I had to text it. Then I looked at it. Then I said, this is insulting because I saw the man play with my own 2 eyes. I said, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, John, and this is big. He's the most what did I say? Your dynamic talent at running back that I've seen since Barry Sanders. And that is the highest compliment you can give a running back on any level. If you got to see Barry Sanders play, I've said this on the show before, you saw some different shit. Anybody that saw him play will tell you, I've never said there's no comparison. There is no two. It's one over here and the rest over here. It's nothing to be compared to Barry Sanders. It's not close. It's not even close. Shout out to everybody. He's a different animal. Bijan Robinson he's over there. He's over there. He wouldn't be over there. He's over there. I've seen him. He can do shit that the only person I've seen do was Barry Sanders. And again, I hate to do that. I hate to do that because he went for a long time. He's the GOAT. I hate to do that. I'm just saying he's over there. He's in that building. And that is saying something to say. He's not on that floor yet. He is in that building, man. He can catch, he can run, he can block. And my brother even said this. This is a Washington fan. Said, bro, whenever he touched the ball, like I'm thinking he can score. And I said, that's Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
That was Barry Sanders. And whenever he got it, you say, oh, he could be cornered. He go, the whole team is over here, and he'll go back to the other side, and you might score. He can catch a screen pass, and you thinking, is it? And the run he broke, dog. He got hit hard enough to get tackled. He was tackled. How strong are your legs, bro? Like, what do you squat? You got hit by a grown man hard enough to go out of bounds or to fall. And it just dinged you, and you kept going up the field. That was a grown adult male football player running at full speed, hit you in the legs, and you just slanted a little bit and went off for the score. I absolutely love him. I just think I've never seen nothing like that since Barry. And that's no shout to Barry. I love Barry Sanders.
No.
I'm saying he's in the conversation.
No, I think Barry would probably agree with you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Barry would agree. I would love to hear Barry Sanders.
I would too. But it's like, like you said, like whatever his contact balance grade is on Madden, like it needs to be higher. I don't care what it is. If it's 100, it needs to be 105 because it's ridiculous. He doesn't go down when he gets hit. He just has amazing balance, man. Amazing balance. And his feet don't stop. They're quick. We said it before on the show. If you go see him in person, TV doesn't do him justice because you see it in person, you're just like, shit, like this is just a different cat. And I mean, in our lifetime, I mean, LT, was that type of guy. Adrian Peterson at his prime was that type of guy.
AP.
But Bijan's in that category, like you said, like he's right there. Like Saquon, probably now Saquon's probably like especially coming off last season. But like, I mean, like he is as impressive as it gets, man. And it makes that draft pick and all the folks that shit on it make it look that much better, man. Because I mean,
they are saying he's possibly the best player in the league at the moment. I heard a lot of people saying, and that's it. We in the NFL. This is the NFL. To say you the best player in the league, that's really saying something. And the class, I always have to give props for the class, how the way you handle yourself. Every time they put the mic, he say, we got the best line, the line. If you see him when he scored, what the first thing he did, John? He went to the line.
Yep.
He don't never talk about himself. He talk about the line and God. I can never.
He tried to give the game ball to the lineman in the locker room. He tried to give, he got a game ball. He tried to give it to the lineman. I'm like, dude, you're too humble at this point. Like you're
right.
too nice.
So Pickle, what up? Say what up, man. I'm so excited to see you guys live, man. We so excited to have you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling? Do you believe? Big boy Bruce, he said Josh Allen was running like he saw a great story. I'm telling you, he was frustrated. I never seen him do that. Sauer said, loving the active defense so far. So much to get better on, but very promising. I want to believe so bad. No. See, I don't think you read the question. I didn't say, it doesn't say, do you want to believe? See, I got to walk you back. Do you believe, Sauer? You got to say yes or no. You on the fence. You right on the fence. You got to
if y'all watch college, we're invoking Dion from last year. That's what he said. And granted, he was talking about his Colorado team, but that was his thing. After he had a big win, do you believe? So that's what we're asking, man. John,
JT,
what's up, man?
My man JT in the building. He said, fellas, I believe because I'm out of my fucking mind. Hey, baby, we love to have JT with the wah. Thank you, buddy. He said, I agree. I called him John Barry Sanders Robinson last year, and people thought I was tripping. Dog, that is the highest possible compliment you can give a running back on any level, is to say you remind him of Barry Sanders. Yep. And again, I don't like to do that. That is something to be said, to even talk like that. That's
100%. And JT, man, we appreciate that, buddy.
He was like a class act too. He would never spike the ball. If y'all didn't notice, every time he scored, he would just say here to the ref.
Yep.
I love Barry Sanders. Millie Mills. He said it's starting to feel like defenses aren't used to picking off a left-handed quarterback. It just looked better. It just looked better. Throwing missiles, what they said, the ball just spins different. Because he done thrown a few that I was like, what? And they dropped it. So that Millie Mills said Bijan wins 7 is the right guy to win. Knowing what that number means. Yes. Yep.
100%, man.
Right guy to win. Double H said 4 sacks on Josh Allen. Yes, sir. And many more pressures.
Yeah, we had a ton of pressures,
Barry
man.
was my Barry.
Yeah,
That's what if y'all don't know, I just encourage anybody who's too young to just pull up footage on Barry Sanders and tell me, have you ever seen anything like
yeah, dude. That was the argument back in the day, man. Especially in the '90s, was like Emmett versus Barry. You know, if you put Barry behind Emmett's line, what are
that?
you going to get? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Uh,
Dog, he would have. Oh man, I won't even want to get into that. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, look, they're in the NFL. Like the Lions were in, those guys were in the
Yeah.
NFL too, but they were nowhere near like
No.
what Dallas touted out there every week for Emmitt Smith. Like
Yeah.
not, and Emmitt was a talented running back. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you
Yeah.
still got to go get those yards,
Yeah.
but Emmitt wasn't getting touched for 4 or 5 yards.
I was just about to say he didn't get touched until 5 yards down
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
Yeah. But man,
exactly.
yeah. Watch Barry.
Hmm.
And I would love to see. I don't know who has it because I'm not into it anymore. I don't have a PlayStation. How is Bijan on Madden? It got to be 99. The speed, the agility, it got to be 99. Like
I'm
I
sure
want to know. I'm sure he's unstoppable on Madden at this point.
Liam didn't get in that Madden this year. He's been playing the college game like nonstop.
Okay, I
So
gotta know.
I couldn't even tell you.
Man, please. I
Um,
don't know if y'all have Madden. I want to know how he is on Madden. It got to be the highest rating, I'm sure.
yeah, you think so. And talking about those 4 sacks, another big thing too, man. Third down, like they were 2 for 9 on third down, and most of their third downs were third and long. You know what I mean? Third and 6 plus, which is, and we were getting after. That's what's so different for us to see this year. Like this defense compared to what we watched last year, whatever the hell Jimmy Lake had us doing out there. This is the exact opposite.
Yes.
I mean, it literally is. I mean, these guys are out there. He's putting the guys in position to be wherever he's playing to all their strengths, whatever that is. Like that's what he's doing. And it's obviously showing up. To hold, I mean, Buffalo, I don't care who they've played, they were averaging 33 points a game. And we held them to 4 freaking team, dude.
Yep.
And but they scored on the opening drive of the game of their not the game, but their opening drive. And they scored the opening drive of the second half. And then that was it. And I don't know about you, dude, but when Landon, I mean, also another shout out to Drake, man. 150 yards, what was it,
Yes.
receiving? He definitely, like, I thought that a few games ago he looked not like himself. He had a few drops. He looked kind of just shaking, a little unconfident, not sure of himself, and I hated that. That all changed. He looked like he was himself. You like to see Drake his kind of angry, kind of crazy, psychotic self on the field, man. So like that's what you want. And he was the stretch for the touchdown. I was totally fine with him going for the end zone at the end of the first half. Like I thought he had it. I think everybody thought he had it. If he dives a half a second earlier, maybe he gets in. I don't know. But I was okay with it. But at the same time, I was like, shit, like now Buffalo is going to get the ball to start the half. Then if they score, they're only down by a score. And we can backtrack also and be like, because I texted you and I was like, man, somebody got to tell Raheem he's got all 3 timeouts.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
He still got problems with that. Like, I'm like, dude, like, because we could have saved probably 20 plus seconds. We could have saved 20 plus seconds if we'd have called a timeout earlier in that previous drive when there was no reason not to. Hey, whatever.
So here's what I told John about that. I think, and I mean this, even though it's kind of funny, I think he's like watching it like with us. Like he's like, oh yeah,
Right.
this is a good run. Then you forget it and coach him like, oh shit, come out. Like at the last minute, because it's no excuse for it's like he absent-minded with time management. He don't watch the clock. He don't know how many times. It's kind of funny, but it's not when the game is on the line. But I agree with you. I think that you can't tame Drake. For him to be him, he got to go for the end zone.
Yeah,
that it's Drake London. He's not running out of bounds. It's Drake.
No,
London.
he's not. No.
So I don't expect him to. I was cool with that. I think you got to try to score. He almost had it. He was a slight bit fast. He would have got it, but I'm not mad. So I mean, in the future, there would be so many highlight reels of Bijan runs like Barry, maybe more. Yes, I love that. See, it's a lot. I'm glad y'all agreeing with me because I thought I sounded crazy. Bijan is regular on Madden. Yeah, he good, but he still feels regular. I don't know it's with, bro. It have to be an update. They got to drop up. Google says he's 94 overall rate. I don't know how you do that. Yeah, it's pretty high. You talking about the best? I don't know. They got to be updated. I want a live update from Madden. Big Brewski, EA Sports. I'm gonna email you. Big Boy said, I wanted to keep seeing the ball fed the pits but they kept double teaming. Yeah, I think he was underwhelming, but I think he was getting double teamed. But he snagged one on him though.
He
Yeah,
did.
I thought him. He looked smooth. He just looked like he built for football. Double H said playoffs are coming this year. I'm telling you, we in there. I'm calling it.
You almost have to pick your poison a little bit, right? When you're playing us, when we're going good, it's like, okay, I mean, you can't put 2 guys on Drake, 2 guys on Pitts, 2 guys on Bijan. You know, when we have Darnell healthy, 2 guys on Darnell, like you kind of have to, you know, pick your poison. And like you said, and like, you know, he said they were double teamed, you know, quite a bit, you know, during that game. And there was probably some spots he was open that Mike didn't throw in the ball. Like, in fact, I think he was open on that on that throw to Drake. Like he was wide open too. So
yeah.
But, you know, like I said, dude, look, he's improved his blocking. He's done, you know, really good stuff to improve. So like happy with Pitts, man. But yeah, like I said, overall, man, other than like we held him great on third down. Like we already talked about defense, just getting after him, blitzing, seeing those young guys fly around, dude. Like it's just so refreshing, dude. Like to have like and my buddy, my coworker Matt, like he texts me both, and he's older than us, right? He's 53, so he's watching longer than us. He's like, dude, it feels so weird to say that we have a tough team, like a tough team. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just like you can be proud, like a not Ravens-esque, but kind of like, you know, like the Ravens of the early 2000s. Like when you were fans of that team, those fans there, like they knew the defense was gonna come in there and just whoop your ass. Like you're gonna be hurting next week from what you're taking this week, you know. And that's the intensity we see out of these guys. Caden Ellis being used the way he's being used.
Oh man,
I mean, it's just beautiful, dude. Like Diablo flying around, like man, I love it.
It means the devil in Spanish for those that don't know, and he is a wild animal. But I said that when we first started the podcast. The one thing that I always get into like spats with people is that we soft. I've been doing that since I was a kid. That soft ass team, that soft ass team, your team's soft, because that's and we have been. I just lie. Because I'm gonna argue. I'm gonna say we're not. But in my heart, we always been. So I agree with him. To be punching people in the mouth is really cool.
So fun.
And I can't wait for Troy to come back. Can you imagine the defense with Troy Anderson?
Yeah, like where is he going to go? Like
imagine what a cool problem to have. Just imagine having that type of cool problem. Like he's like extra.
And it's still like kind of a mystery, right? Nobody said anything. At least I haven't heard. I'm barely on Twitter or X or whatever. Like I get on during the game so I can chat with folks and post dumb shit. But like during the week, I'm hardly ever on. So like other than the radio, like I haven't heard a lot. So it's like, but at the same time, like you don't need to rush him back either. Like he can take his time and be perfectly healthy, and then they can figure out a way to put him in this lineup because
I can't wait, Johnny. Yes, I can't wait to see that. My man Howard said exactly, John. The only reason we didn't celebrate the score before the half was because the coach Ross issues with clock man. He watching the game just like us. I'm telling you. Millie Mills said the way JPJ and Walker going to develop is crazy. Yep. By the time the playoffs get here, these boys are going to be nasty. I expect it. So I wasn't mad when we got the 30-point ass whooping. I think you need that. And especially if we just catapult, then we'll view that as a positive retrospective. JT said facts. It seems unreal that we have a defense. I think that's the part of it that's shocked everybody is we knew we could score because of talent on offense. But I think the defense is it's just a bunch of young players. It's not no superstars that you will be like, oh, I see why we doing this. It's just that we using the pieces correctly all of a sudden. How ill is that? They mesh. It's like an NBA team. They don't know how to play, and then after they play a while together, you start seeing behind the back they throwing alley because they getting the timing right, and that's what you're seeing is timing. I just need JB3 to go back to the basics. Yeah, dog. Yes, please. He ain't got to jump past no more teams are baiting you now. Yes.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad you said that, Millie, because we were talking about that too. It's like, dude,
he gotta make big plays, though. He used to make big plays and
he can, but it's like you don't like, and that's the thing. Like last year and the years before, you know, even like that big interception he made against New Orleans a few years ago that he returned for a touchdown in that game, like that he wasn't supposed to be there. He cheated. He was supposed to be somewhere else. He came up and he got it. But that also will get you burned. And he's got our guys burned a few times this year. You know, and so like he don't have to do that. And you got better help too, man. You got Xavier Watts back there. You got a little bit better secondary around you. So I think that's just him, though. It's hard for him to break his ways. He thinks he sees something, you know what I mean? And he wants to go do it.
Yeah.
So I get it, but yeah, man, you can chill a little bit.
Phillips like that. He gonna go for the pick.
Yeah. Yeah. So the second half, like even Penix was pissed off. Like in the postseason or in the post game press conference, he was not happy about that second half. Like he's like, man, we were going so good in the first half, and the second half is like you could tell he was visibly frustrated, which makes me happy because it was like he wasn't satisfied with, in his eyes they played a half of football. You know what I mean? And they just kind of made it through. The defense really is what got us through that second half. But like I thoroughly enjoyed the first half. That second half, I might have enjoyed 2 minutes of it.
Yeah, because I was like,
right. I mean, I could have been the only one, right? Like, I mean, like they score on the first drive. I'm like, because we're so used to this, right? And like we watched last week, we know we got the players, know it looks different, but man, it's like shit. Here we go, and I just kept waiting. Like, okay, Jot, they're going to hear they've made some adjustments. Now our defense is going to be, we're going to get fucking blown out the second half. They just kept making plays, man. They just kept making plays, and I was. A few bad penalties from Buffalo as well helped us out. A weird call, that little end around on that third down that got hit for a loss. Like I don't understand that one. Thank you though. But so it was. I just kept just like I don't know, man. Like I felt, and I texted you. I said we're going to need 35 to win this one.
Yeah. Yep.
And I truly felt like there's no way that they're going to get this together and start scoring because we haven't seen them be that inept. And I'd be damned, dude, if they didn't prove me wrong and just go out there and do what they did the second half. Like I said, the offense definitely needed to do some more than what they did. But I mean, we won, so we can work on that this week. But we were happy to do it and then win.
Yeah, and look, I have to say this because it got skipped over by everybody because of the highlights and the superstars. You know who won that game? It was the offensive line.
Big time.
Gee, but I'm gonna tell you this: if y'all didn't see Jake's his impact when he left the game, it looked like a totally different offensive line. Just because Jake got pulled, his whole spirit, they was different. But I thought they played excellent. That offensive line played amazing. Penix had a few throws where he was just back there.
Mm-hmm.
He got time to be a rookie, and I will say this about him too, man. He doesn't do dumb shit. Like I saw Kirk Cousins do dumb shit when he panicked. I saw what's his name, Mariota do dumb shit when he panicked. I saw a few times he just took the L. It was nothing to do. He just took the L, and I think that's I don't see that in a rookie a lot because you panic, right? Your Bryce panics a lot when he about to take an L. I see him doing and Penix a lot of times when he don't see it, he will not make a mistake. He'll just hold his L, and it's a skill to do that too. And I know it's underwhelming. He got a sack, but it's a skill to just be like, oh shit, ain't nobody open. It's a blown cover. I'm gonna just fall down. I thought that was really cool. And we saw him. He kind of used his legs a few times in the game, so he was showing. Man, he made a fan out of me. So I will take back. He doesn't have the capacity. That's my quarterback. I will take that. He earned that on Monday Night Football with the lights on. He played probably his best game or one of his best games as a Falcon quarterback. Shout out to him.
Yeah, man, 20 for 32, like around 250 yards passing, something like that. And like you said, more importantly, he didn't make the bad throw. Like he almost made a bad throw, but luckily Shaq Thompson dropped it.
A lot of good choices.
And like Brewski said, I hope Jack the injury at his name. Yeah, I know. And it's like I think it was a high ankle sprain, I think is what it was. And from what I've read and heard is it doesn't sound to be too serious. So and knowing Jake, and I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead because we're doing underrated or overrated in a few minutes. But I was gonna do if not underrated, underappreciated is Jake Matthews. And maybe not even just by our fan base, but by the league. I mean, like,
yes,
but dude, you don't play 11 years and not miss a game on the offensive line at a high level. It's like, and you just kind of, it goes overlooked because he doesn't get penalized a lot, you know what I mean? Which is great. You don't hear his name a lot. So it just kind of goes unheard of, but to have a solid presence, like not a all pro, but like to have a really good, solid presence at left tackle. I mean, that's and he's been highly underrated. So yeah, like you said, like when he went, and it's unfair to the dude coming in. Like you don't expect him to just all of a sudden like whoever's been Jake's backup for the last however many years doesn't play.
He don't play. Yep.
So like this dude was like, oh shit, like he was probably just chilling, like, oh damn, Mal, I gotta go in. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Me?
it was like,
yeah.
Jake's hurt, so so hopefully he's back this week, man, because we definitely need him.
Bergeron is damn good too, man. He's damn good, So he got a shot down.
He had a really good game,
He did, man. Sauer said, I think we still could have Pitts as another deadly weapon too. Feels like there's so much to be had with. Dog, I think we still haven't seen it. We still haven't. So it's always the capacity still. Like, dog, we know he got the capacity, but we haven't seen it. The JT said could have been 41-14. It could have been. Dog, when the Bills came out in the second half, as positive as I am, I chewed off all of my nails. It was so diabolical how they came out focused like laser shot. Oh no, don't do this to me on Monday night with all my friends watching. JT said, yep, I had to pop some Ashwagandha, pills and smoke that Murray to relax. Dog, I chewed off all my hands. It was dominant how they came out. Big boy Brewski said, we seen Pitts versus the Commanders. If we can get Mooney back healthy, we can really spread the ball. JT said, man, 183 straight games. Dog, that's wild.
Unheard of, dude.
Unheard for a lineman in the trenches. Brucey said exactly. That's crazy at his age. He's damn good. Dog.
I mean, your knee always. I mean, those guys always get rolled up on, you know, by mistake or there's just just the fact that he's avoided that just by, and he's been beat up and he's played through shit. You know, I mean, for Christ's sake, didn't he have a baby and like drove up to Carolina?
Yeah, he did. He did. Yep.
I mean, you gotta love Jake, man.
And he protected Matty Ice for years. We gotta love him.
He did. Yeah. He did. And like you said, shout out to all offensive linemen. Ryan Newsel, center, doing a good job. Like we were a little skeptical how he was going to, do that job that that Dahlman was doing. He's doing a hell of a job, man. So shout out to that entire offensive line. We were worried about McGarry and being gone. Wilkins has done a pretty decent ass job. I mean, more than decent probably job.
More than decent, yeah. No, I mean, and I gotta say this too. When we are at the game, if the people who have been at the game, it will blow your mind how like on the TV it don't do. These are giant men.
Yeah.
When you see them in person, it's unreal the size of our offensive linemen. So that I always think that's cool that they don't get injured. How do you not get injured when you Andre the Giant?
Yeah.
Huge man.
Yep. Yeah, without a doubt. And man, it's I don't know, man. It's just cool to see, and like I said, it's nice to see Bijan. And I got to give my boy Tyler, who I'm wearing the Angry Run shirt, who was a Taylor Rapp that he absolutely ran through for that touchdown at the end. He was like, I can go left, but I'd rather just run through your face. Just try to do that instead. So, which I love to see, which is great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, dude, to have those guys perform like they are, when again, we weren't expecting a lot. We were kind of expecting a big dip, from both of those positions. Mm-hmm. We hadn't really seen it. So, I mean, that's been, I know, man. It's wild. So, and two, at the same time, we got to give Raheem props too, because after you take that ass whooping, like you said, then it's coaching, it's play. They all got to buy back in and like, okay, that's not who we were. You know what I mean? And so, good on him too, man. So we're 3-2. Tampa Bay's 5-1. Tampa Bay's rolling. Baker's playing like a maniac right now, which is great for them. So we're going to have to, if we want to win this division, we're going to have to go do it ourselves. We're not going to get any help, I don't think. Carolina goes out there and beats the freaking Cowboys, which was hilarious. Saints 1-5. They're still struggling. They've looked a little better these last two games, but they're still struggling. So, I mean, that's those games. We need to sweep the Saints. We have to sweep the Saints. We need to beat Carolina the next game. We need to beat Tampa Bay the next game. All doable. We haven't talked about the 49ers yet. We got them coming up on Sunday Night Football, so two straight weeks of primetime games. They're beat up, man. They're missing Bosa, Frank Warner, who I love watching play. I'm sad he got hurt, but I'm not sad that we're missing him this week. I think he tore up his knee, this last game, but they're missing those guys. I think Kittle will be back, but we're probably looking at Mac Jones starting again instead of Brock Purdy. Don't know about Ricky Pearsall yet. They're missing a few. Like, I think he's the only receiver they're missing. But of course, we got to stop CMC. That's going to be, that's going to be the talk, man. CMC versus Bijan, all week long. So good squad, tough to play on the road. I think it'll be,
yeah.
It's going to be tight. I mean, Robert Saleh is the defensive coordinator for San Francisco. Ulbrich worked with Saleh in New York. They know each other very well. Of course, we know Kyle Shanahan. We know what kind of offense he's going to, what he can pull out of his ass. So it's going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be a very, very, I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout of any way, stretch or form. But I do think with their injuries, man, I think we could win the game. I feel fairly, scares me, but I feel fairly confident about it.
I want to win, and I want Tyler to get the ball, and I want his steam to carry him out of bounds and right into Kyle Shanahan. I just want you to run just one time. I want your steam to carry you. We owe him a foot in his ass. Sorry. I really would like to beat Kyle Shanahan. I don't like him as a human being. He didn't have to answer for what he did. So I want you to run out of bounds and run him over.
Agreed. Yeah.
And I'm gonna just be honest. 2 back-to-back primetime games. The world was talking about us all week. Man, dog, I got a friend that don't watch football, and he called me Tuesday morning. I'm like, man, he said, y'all beat the Bills? And I said, damn, this feel good, because he don't even watch football. So that means that the world was talking about it for him to know. He don't even watch the sport. And to do that 2 weeks in a row, the world will be talking about, how they get carried away.
Oh, yeah.
They will be talking about us as one of the top teams in the NFL if we win this game. I promise you. If we go in here and we win this game on prime time, they will have to take Atlanta football serious. I've been wanting that since I was a kid, and I rarely have I got it to experience it like 1 year where they kind of had to take us serious, where it's a serious football team. I would like to experience that again.
Yeah, I mean, after the game, I watched most of the post-game stuff and a few, like a little bit on ESPN, and it was like, still, a lot of it was what Buffalo didn't do or what was wrong with Buffalo, which, we have to earn it. But luckily, like Herm Edwards on ESPN gave us props, and if you guys, Van Pelt, Scott Van Pelt was like, hey, look, we have to talk about what the Falcons did do, though. Like, this is not just, about Buffalo, and so we did get some love. Pat McAfee show this week, he gave us some love. Bruce Arians is one of his contributors. He was like, because he asked him straight up, he was like, do you think the Panthers are what? Like, that's the Falcons, or do you think this is the Falcons? And he said, no, I think what you saw against the Bills is what the Falcons are. Yeah. And then Chris Long on the Green Light, he said, man, this is a good fucking team. Yeah. I mean, it's unsettling.
I want y'all to see how much this means. That you see how he cataloged the per person who said what. That's how much it means to us. It's so rare.
It's so different.
The media is saying positive things that he cataloged it. It's really a cool.
Yeah, man. It's just
there are people who speak to me sometimes and they say, "How do you feel when y'all win?" And like fake fans just be like, yeah, I'm a Falcon fan. And how do you feel when you stayed down when y'all wasn't winning? And I think they thought I was going to say bad. I said, dog, any person that wants to join on, I'm like, high five me, here go a beer, and let's come. Hey, I'm off. Come on, man. You can come over. You can always join. We not that. It's Atlanta. We include everybody. If you don't know, hey, man, you can come over, and I'm happy to have you, dog. If you a Fairweather fan or it don't matter, dog. It's a good time. So I want the stadium full. I want the parking lot full. The tailgate full. I want the bars full. I want like Instagram. I love all the skits. It's a good time to be an Atlanta football fan. I don't care if you Fairweather. It's pretty cool because if you start off on the fence, who knows if you end up out of your Falcon mind. We start winning, and you may end up be a real fan. So go buy a jersey, a hoodie, a hat. It's a good time to be a Falcon fan, man. I love it for the whole.
It's always nice when the opposing teams bring in a ton of fans and we win.
Yes. Yep.
You knew Buffalo was going to do that, and they did. They travel well. There's a bunch of people that relocated from New York here. You know what I mean? So, and they showed up, and but they were quiet for
Yeah.
at the end of the game. So that was always
So
fun to see.
hold on, John. It was something I saw that I thought was funny. It was a guy had a newborn baby. He just had a baby, and it was a newborn. I'm talking about the baby was new. The baby just came, and he got a small table, and he broke the he put the baby through the table. If y'all know, like
That's
Buffalo
funny.
Bills come through the tables,
Yeah,
he put his baby through the table, like to christen the baby for Buffalo.
that's
Really,
funny as shit.
Tyler said, I feel like Bijan, Drake, Darnell, Pitts, Tyler should be so unstoppable. Maybe we can get another add-on weapon. Nah, Sal getting greedy. See, I like I like it when y'all talk like that. Maybe we can get something else to form Voltron. I love getting greedy, buddy. Millie Mills said, he said, yes, man, Wilkinson playing better than McGay. He's rose up. Sauer said our O-line has been pretty good this year despite missing McGurry. Just got to get Jake there to keep. Does anybody know if Jake playing Sunday?
I don't think it's been said yet. And and Raheem, like we won't know until I don't know if he practiced today. I forgot to look, but we won't really know, I guess, until tomorrow.
Might play Sunday, John? Troy should be back on, right? He should be back Sunday, right?
They're eligible. He's eligible. I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard shit, man. I don't know. Okay. Like he's been like he's like I say, he's been a mystery to say the least. So I don't even know.
Is he hurt, John? Like for season type hurt?
No, he was just. I think he started the season on the PUP list because he was still rehabbing the injury because he wasn't going to be ready to play. So we'll just put him on the PUP list, let him get because that just makes you ineligible to play the first 4 games. So he's been medically able. So I don't know, man.
All right, okay. Shout out to Troy, man.
Mm-hmm.
JT said, I agree. He lost us that Super Bowl. He did, and he didn't have to he didn't answer for it. He didn't have to explain his logic. So I didn't appreciate that. So I would say, guys, if we beat the 49ers like we did Bills Worst, come on now. They got to start paying attention. They already paying attention. It will establish dominant. It'll establish it wasn't a fluke. Because if you play horrible and then you play amazing, if you're not a fan of the team, you still in the middle.
Yep.
Right. So you got to prove that you more on this side than you are on that side. And that's fair. That is fair. Okay. So we got to do it. And it's prime time. I love it. The whole world watching. Big boy Brewski said last year we had no primetime game. And this year they gave that's what I'm saying. They know it's our time. Super Bowl. Remember I said it. Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I will sell a kidney if we go to Super. I don't care how much the ticket costs. I don't care. I will sell this Tesla in a heart. I swear to God, I will. I will sell this Tesla in a heartbeat. Hey, young, if you think I would miss the Atlanta Super Bowl, I'm not being funny. I will go into debt. Do you understand me? I'll be out here robbing. Hey, young, I'll be in the bank. I'm going to the Super Bowl. Trust me. Millie Mill said, hey, Mike, I tell those fake fans you're welcome, but you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You wasn't with me. Hey, you gotta throw that in there. You wasn't with me when we was crying, but you're still welcome. Big boy Brewski said those fake fans can buy up all the Falcons gear. Yeah, that's
absolutely.
We need the fair weather fans to come. Tyler said, man, if we could have Troy the way he was in the Saints game last year and stay healthy. Dog, I'm assuming if he's not out there doing what John said, it's like it's no need to rush you back. So you come back at full. To have Troy back at full is going to be a problem. He said, we got to get those older uniforms. The things they had on is my favorite ones behind all red. I just think the all red with the black shoes and the black helmet. No, with like the red helmet and the black, but I like the all red. But what we had on, I thoroughly enjoy those uniforms. I think
I liked. I meant to say
all
also
red with the black with the red, the all red with McMahon had when he got like the Saints pick. I like that uniform the best. All red.
I actually like the red and the gray too. The old red and gray pants.
Yeah,
I like that too.
Dion.
Yeah, that was before. I think that was before him. Yeah. And I meant to also say for defensively wise, shout out to Rukaroro, man, because but we kind of worried about. I don't know if we worried about it. I mean, we've already talked about Grady going. And it's like I hated to see him go from a personal standpoint and a city and a team. But yeah, we're not missing him, dude. Rook is, and we saw Rook flash last year, like that kind of speed and quickness that he has, this could be a dude, man. Like he can get
John,
through that line.
I have to ask you, how did we get better when Grady left?
We got better guys around him.
How
Around
does
that entire line, dude, and that play to seal the game that Harrison made,
Mhm,
he
mhm.
fell down and kept
Yep.
chasing him and
Yep.
put the hand up at like that's just pure effort, dude. So like that if and that's across the entire defense.
Mhm,
But I mean, you've got guys coming in. Like we finally got a line that we can come in and out, sub guys, and we're not dropping off the cliff.
mhm.
You know, in the past where, you know, if we go to our second and third guys, then it's just, you know, we get ran over or passed on or whatever the case may be. Like we're actually able to stand up with our rotation of guys, you know, so it's awesome, man.
Right. And I gotta speak on that, bro. That's coaching. When you get the whole team to buy
Yeah,
in, like the
yeah,
backup too,
for sure.
coaching. So shout out to Rod again.
All right, man. Before we go to underrated or overrated, what is your score prediction for Sunday?
I'm calling 28-23.
I like that.
23.
I'll go 27-24. Parker Romo field goal wins it.
Oh, Parker Romo. Shout out to Parker Romo, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I like to think our defense could keep them under 20, like I just, and you know, maybe I'm giving Matt Jones too much credit too. I mean, like Matt he's had some decent games, but he's also kind of beat up. Like he's got an oblique issue. He's got like an ankle issue, I think, or a knee issue is one of those two things. You hit him a few times, like Mac don't want to be hit. Trust me. I know Mac don't want to be hit. So you hit him in that oblique a few times, like it's going to be rough. So like if he's healthy and, you know, he's got some weapons, then, you know, we know Shanahan, as much as we don't like Shanahan, we know he can scheme up some points. So that's the only thing. And, you know, but yeah, I do think it's going to be close. Liam, what's up, buddy? He said 31.
Liam, buddy. He said 31-20.
I like that, dude.
I like it. Yep. Millie said 24-21. So we get the
Hey man, I don't, as long as we win, I don't care. We just need, I don't care if it's about 1 point. I mean, we just got to win and keep this momentum going and just keep it. Yeah. All right, buddy. So underrated, overrated. We got about 10 or so ish minutes left.
So let's go. So let's just do. So I'm gonna start this off. I want to go underrated. Oh, I got one. I got a good one. I'm just freestyling these. I'm just never prepared. I gotta say, Rob, when we had the Panthers game, he was getting dragged online because when it was over, he went over to a few of his friends who play for the Panthers. He gave them hugs and was smiling, and everybody dragged him and said, "You just got your ass kicked by 30 points. The nerve of you to be smiling and had kick in." And he got dragged by the media, and I was scrolling, and you know who came to his defense? Oh, do you know who came to his defense? The Falcon of all Falcons, my man Matty Ice. My man Matty Ice intervened. Hey, ho. Let me tell y'all something. We got friends on other teams. You leave us alone. Got it. I said, man.
Did he really? I didn't even see that.
Oh, he did. He came. He said, "Yeah, we got friends on teams that are cooler, and we cooler with than the people on our own team. Now the damn, it's over. We played the game. It's over. I could go say hi to my friends." I said, "Matty, I said, you man, that's a company man. I love you, buddy. I always got to give." I said, Matty Ice came to his defense, stood up for him, and he made the world understand that he didn't slack off in the game. He wasn't happy we lost, but dog, I do have people I care about on the other team. I can go speak to them. Jesus Christ. So shout out.
Have you seen or listened to his podcast with Aaron Donald that he's on?
No, I didn't even. Johnny Yates. What is this? You never told me he was on a podcast.
Well, I just found out like not that long ago. Okay. I'll send it to you. It's good.
Okay, please. Yeah.
It's good.
Herman, like, is he? Are you saying he was just on one show, or is he?
No, he's on it. Yeah, he's on it all the time. Yeah.
Oh, you got to send me that. I got to.
If anybody knows it in the chat, feel free to put it. I just don't remember the name of it, but it's him. It's him, Aaron Donald, and like two media guys.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, it's good. All right. I like that. I like that. Overrated or what he did. All right. Overrated for me. And it goes along with our channel, man. Chasing algorithms is overrated because you and I talked about this earlier today.
Yes.
there is no rhyme or reason to this shit, dude.
No.
There really isn't. I mean, we'll post, or I will post on Twitter like our most liked and whatever most popular posts are the dumbest shit that I've ever come up with.
Yes. Yep.
And it's
Same
like
here.
it blows up,
Yep.
and then that's why Mike stopped tweeting, because he would
Yeah.
put together these really nice thoughts that would take him half an hour to get together and get like 3 likes
Yes.
and maybe not even a comment.
Yep.
So he was just like, fuck it, I'm done. You can take care of this. And
Yep.
so it's like, but I've seen and I've talked to people that they're content creators and stuff like that, that they end up changing their like
Yeah.
themselves, their show, to try to get more into the
Mhm.
we're not gonna do that.
No.
Like
Never.
we can't do that. Like I can't go try to be another show or try to be
Mhm.
this way, so we get further into the whatever the hell happens in this algorithm space.
Mhm.
Just not gonna do it, man. Like if
Yeah.
we whatever listeners or followers or whatever the hell that we have, and that we're just gonna be ourselves and do our thing. Because I'm not gonna. It's exhausting to try to figure
Yeah.
out. And like Mike's this week posted every day almost on
Yeah.
TikTok, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like
Mhm.
you said, like you do some thought out shit, then you speak with a different accent, and all of a sudden it's like,
That's all I did. It was like a Boston accent. Everybody, oh God, this is viral. I said, dog, I've been doing the stuff I take hours to do. I've airball. Then I just was fucking around, and it just went up. And I'm gonna tell you why I love Johnny Yates, because he feel like that. If we was trying to alter to get, I could talk about some topics I am sure would go up. But
100%.
I don't want to. I have no interest in it, and I would just be like, whoever's hot, whatever happening, I could talk about that, and we would go out further, or we could do little tricks and do little things to go out further. And I respect John, because John is like, I'm gonna be myself. Whatever the cap is for me myself, I'm willing to stop there, and I'm the same way. And I would rather quit the show
100%.
before I like alter the show. So that's pretty cool.
It wouldn't be any fun. We wouldn't have any fun doing it.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
So,
Liam said Inner Circle podcast. It's called Inner Circle.
Thank you, Liam, buddy. Liam, buddy, that's the coolest thing you've ever given me, buddy. Let me write that down before I do my last one. Inner Circle. I'm surprised he even know. I didn't even know he was friends with him.
I don't know how they came together, but it worked out.
Weird combinations. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Stay solid. Never switch for likes. We appreciate you, Millie Mills. Out of your mouth to mine. The realest podcast out. So the last thing I want to say for mine, I'm gonna say underrated is love. I gotta say this. Social media is gonna give you every opportunity to do stuff for attention or to be evil. Because of like the group thing, because we all going to power on this group of people this weekend. Now we're going to drag this people, and you can really get beside yourself. You can really get beside yourself. And we in a world now where people just care about stuff and things. Your jewelry and your car and where you live at and what kind of clothes you got on and what you can buy them and all that stuff. And I want y'all to just imagine. Jim Carrey said, just imagine you had everything you ever wanted and you were sitting in like your mansion alone. How much fun would that be? What would be the point of it? The whole point of this is love, that you spread it throughout the universe. You spread it to strangers. You spread it to your friends, and it come back to you. And that's what make life worth it. That you on the phone with your friends and y'all laughing. And it could be a popsicle. Yeah, you want to go get a popsicle, you want to get pizza. It don't got to be nothing extravagant. It don't got to be expensive. A car, no matter what you drive, does the same thing. We going from right here to right here. The clothes do the same thing. It's cold, I've got on a coat. They do the same thing. It doesn't, the brand of things is irrelevant. The whole point of life is fun and love. Enjoy yourself, and the way you enjoy yourself is you do things you love. and then and then it's like electrifying, and then it starts spreading. And you help the homeless people out, you help everybody you can, and then you share your stuff. If you have extra, if you got some clothes that you don't need, it's a person outside freezing, you can spread the love to, and it make you feel better, it make the person feel better, and that's how you make the world a better place. It's love, and that's free. You just be like to people, and you hit the like button if you like something online. If you like somebody what they doing, you go hit the like button, and then you help them grow. You help everybody when you spread love, when you in a loving mood. If you become a child again, you want to play. You want to play checkers. You want to play the game. You want to throw the football. These are loving things, and you play some music while you're doing it. You could sit in a park with your dog and just talk to strangers and spread love, and that's not materialistic. That won't cost you no money, and that's what make life worth living. Is you being a loving person. You can get all the stuff and things you want and be miserable. It don't mean nothing. If you think the chain is going to talk to you, or I'm going to tell you, like, John has had my back in times where I feel like the world was turning on me. Like when I needed a friend, and it wasn't stuff and things. He just was like, if you just call me and we could talk some shit through it. It wasn't stuff and things. Just, I need a friend right now. I'm going to call you. We talk for an hour. Then I feel better. You see how that shit works? That's just spreading love. That's free. That's love, but it's energetic. Now I talk to John. Now I'm not sad no more. Now I feel better. And now I'm just watching twerking on YouTube. Now my whole day is different. Feel what I'm saying? So I just encourage you all to get back to love, because this world is trying to push y'all to stuff and things. They really trying to push you to stuff and things. Take it back to when you was a kid. Just throw the football, talk some shit, play the game, turn on some music, turn on a podcast you like, and enjoy what you have. The car you have is pretty fucking cool, man. The clothes you have is pretty fucking cool, man. And the friends you have and where you live at is pretty cool already. Be satisfied with that and love it, and you'll enjoy your life. So it's underrated love. Just take it back. Get away from stuff and things. This stuff is irrelevant. This stuff is it's just stuff and things. It don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing.
You really should have planned this out better and let you go last on that one.
I'm sorry, buddy. I just had to get that off because I just feel like the whole world is talking about stuff now.
No, you're right. You're 100% right, dude. I could not agree more. So this is going to just like totally fall flat off of because that was an amazing message. But if you're of our age or around this age, this might resonate a little bit. Underrated is being bored. Remember what that was like?
Yeah.
Like just like kids, like I feel like the old asshole now. Like kids nowadays, man, they don't understand what it's like to not have anything to do. They always got the phone. But no, it's kind of for real though. Like there was a moment like last weekend, I'm sitting on the couch, I'm like, I don't have shit to do. And this is amazing.
Pretty cool though.
Like I didn't have my phone on me. Like I was just like, this is great. Like I don't have to go. I don't have to work. I don't have to nothing. I was just kind of like, all right, what do I do? Like, like that was just a really nice feeling, man. And I don't think like when we were kids, like that was legitimate.
Yeah. Yep.
You got bored because there was, yeah, I mean, you have video games, but you get bored doing that. And then what? As you go outside, like there was then when you couldn't do those things, it would rain, like you were really fucking bored because you couldn't go outside because it was raining. Yeah, I mean, and like imagination, what the hell is that?
Yeah,
so,
right.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's so yeah, man. Just I think people should maybe appreciate that more when they have that time to themselves and they can compose their thoughts and relax and not worry about all the outside bullshit that you were talking about.
We used to pick up two what's the name, wrestlers, and we were talking through. I'm gonna do this. They have a whole singing in your mind.
Oh yeah, hilarious. All right, buddy. That was a hell of a show, buddy. We hour 9. We're trying to
shorten.
Look, if we're trying to shorten it because you guys have watched this before, right? I mean, if you haven't, then we used to hour 30, hour 45, 2 hours. It was nothing for us to do that on a weekly basis, and we had a good time doing it. But also think in a way like people don't want to watch 2 hours. Some people do, but like if you're working and you watch this during work or you got a long drive or something like that, that makes sense. But most folks, that 45 minutes to an hour is about perfect. That's about that sweet spot. So we're trying our best to stick in that range this season. But anyway, we'll be back next Thursday, 8:00. Hopefully. I mean, again, like, do you believe? I mean, talking about a win.
Yes.
So again, if y'all watching the video and the playback, man, make sure to comment on the video whether you believe or not, or you need to see more. Sour Pickle, appreciate you, brother.
Sour Pickle, thank you, man. We happy to be back, man. It's really cool to be back on a winning season. I don't know if we would be continuing if we started off losing. I might have said, all right, John, let's go back to where we came from.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later.
Again.
Yeah. Exactly. So anyway, guys, we appreciate y'all, man. Like Sour Pickle said, let's get the 4-2, man. Let's put the pressure on this Tampa Bay to keep winning. And we will catch y'all next week, Thursday. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great Friday. Enjoy it. A lot of good college football games on Saturday. So make sure y'all watching that. A lot of good stuff going on. I appreciate that again. Jordan, thank you, buddy. Have a great weekend. Let's get the W. Yeah. All right. So we will catch y'all next week. Mike, take us out, buddy.
Out of your Falcon mud. Peace.